Welcome everybody to the Studiotrade launch. And we will today present our network and our new website. First off, thank you that you are all here and present. 13 partners from 9 countries that are working together almost since 14 years. So the network has a long, long history already. And we are very happy that we have and created a new website that we would like to share today. But first off, I would like to say a little bit about what Studiotrade is and what our organization and network aims for. We are a network of 13 partners, as I said, working in the dance field and performance field as artists. So the network is an artist-led network, and we aim to look for alternative fundings and alternative support for artists in the whole world. Actually, right now we are more working in the EU, but we are wanting to expand as well. So maybe if you're interested, you get in touch with us. And we are following a philosophy of trust, which is very essential to us. We have very short and good communication amongst each other. We are, for one big reason, we are together. We want to share the resources that we all have. So if we throw all of our resources, artistic knowledge, space, sometimes also money to travel, to visit each other, or to present artistic work together in one pot, we actually found out in the last 14 years that we have a lot of resources altogether, and that we can move a lot of artists into the world and into the arts fields. So we are offering, as a network, we offer residencies, we offer artistic platforms that are happening in various countries now, where we share the work that is coming out of, for example, a residency amongst each other. And also we are featuring young talents and constantly are in touch about alternative arts funding and support that is tailor-made for the artist. So a residency means maybe you need a small space somewhere to focus, or you need to come with a large group of people into an urban space and you need a lot of input, or you need a mentoring as an artist. So we are trying to make things possible. We are trying to meet your needs as an artist. And we are working for this all together since a long time. And today, it is very nice that all 13 partners come together, and we are really all here to present ourselves, each of us. So what we celebrate today, the launch of the website, is also connected to introducing each of you, and you will do this yourself. I'm very happy that all of you could be here at the same time. And we will also screen a short video of all of our works that we will present here in this meeting as well. And and we will maybe have time later to talk a little bit more about each of your work and what your aim is to be a partner in this network. Maybe that's a nice question for you already to think about. What is your motive to be a partner of Studiotrade Network? And now I would say we could watch the video. So you get a nice impression of the variety in our network, the variety of the artistic work in the dance and performance fields, of each of us and the network in general. Great. That was very interesting to watch and to see. And I would like to ask Ana Rita now from the company Boat in Portugal to explain and introduce a little bit more about the new website.
Hi, hello everybody. Hello, all of you. Thank you for this moment. So let's say we kind of all together decided that we needed to have a stronger digital presence, and that's what we are doing actually today. Also here, sharing this moment with you, and somehow this I think also the fact that we are redesigning the website gave us this more cohesive aspect of that Silke mentioned of trust also, because we kind of really had to work together and building everybody's contribution, everybody's trust, fairness and generosity and commitment, like this is the points of this Studiotrade network. So when you go into the website, you will find our menu, and you can lose yourself around through the world actually, and we used the circularity of the logo as part of the graphic elements to incorporate in the round shapes of the whole website. So when you go to the very first icon in the menu, top menu, when you go to the about, you can have a very short description of the Studiotrade. But what is actually very interesting is when you go to the network, you can have access to each partner that is part of this network of Studiotrade network. You can in each partner also see what is the synopsis of his work, of whether if it is a company, whether if it's a structure, association, but you can see the work of each partner. But you can also see some of the facilities within the networking which we are sharing amongst us, and this is kind of I think this is a very I would say intuitive site where you can web page where you can just float around between each partner, see the details which we are connected, also each one social networks and so on. So we kind of also try to make a coherent choice of colors amongst all of us, and according to that, so you can float into this panel of colors during the website. But down at the network, you can also see the map that we hope it gets larger and more orange spots. Not yet, but I think it's quite a challenge, you know, and it's a challenge if you're hearing us and if you want to join. I think it's the most important is the fact that we really engage in this dialogue, and also in the commitment that we make something happen with our resources. So it's actually the generosity of sharing these resources amongst each partner. So it's nice to just float around each circle that goes through each country. You can also have access through the map and link to each one of us that are represented. But it's also, I think we all wanted a kind of a more meaningful representation in what is the digital world. So I think we are trying to do that with this web page. Then you can have access to our projects that are going on, or they are coming, or they are being built up. So we have two moments now in projects, which are the platforms and also Dance All In, which is another project within the Studiotrade, which connects us to Perform Europe, which also is a consortium between partners that are involved into this project. And we hope more projects comes along, more platforms, and we are also feeding up the web page with more news. So please, if you're interested, just keep following us through the web page. And then we have the section of our agenda where we will have updates coming up. And our news also, which will connect to our social networks and what we are actually doing. And I think most of all, I think the web page is also not only a tool for who is interested of knowing us, but it can be a tool also to know exactly who we are, what we do, and how also projects can combine amongst us, but also can combine to the outside potential partners, or potential artists, or potential venues, or potential programming. So it is open to that. So you will have in the bottom of our contacts, where we all are connected, and for sure we can answer anything. So I think most of all is I want to thank definitely Inês Albert from the team of Arte to spend some time on rethinking also this again together with Inês Batista, and together with all of you, of course, with all the partners, but especially to the two Inês who kind of spent some time of thinking. They were not from the very beginning when the Studiotrade started, so it was kind of also thinking how to give this connection, insight that we all have amongst us. Even it's like a heart connection to heart. We are somehow connected. So how they could put that kind of, I would say creativity, emotion into the website. And I think we got somewhere. Now it has to be fed from all of us. We all have to give information. We were waiting for feedback and any curiosity about any of us, of how does it work. You're more than welcome to contact us. Thank you.
Great. Thank you, Anna Rita. It's Very, very well done. Thanks to both Ines and yes, we are getting now to present all of you, and or you present yourself in the next 20 minutes. So I'm gonna start. My name is Silke Z. I'm a choreographer, live and based in Cologne, Germany. I'm the artistic director of my company, resistdance, and also the artistic director of Ehrenfeldstudios, which is a venue in Cologne. It's a production venue and also a place for presentation of dance works, and also it's a place for mediation and workshops and festivals. My company does work mostly intergenerational. We have a very strong focus on all the generations, and also we are interested in working inclusive. And yeah, we are producing since 25 years now dance works across the world and in different collaborations, interested in, yeah, like topics coming from all day life and situations that, yeah, are burning under our nails, and investigating that physically, and finding a dance language or a physical language for those topics, and reaching out to our audience in, yeah, sometimes in not very classical ways, but trying to look for participation or look for what's necessary and needed, and yeah, leaving a little bit the traditional theater maybe. The Ehrenfeldstudios are also based on a very intergenerational and interdisciplinary and inclusive project philosophy. We are a small team. We have 2 studios, so we also can provide residencies, and we do. We work for the local scene and the regional scene, as well as for the international scene. And we are hosting a Studiotrade platform in our venue every 2 years. That's called Sharing Across Borders. And that focuses also on connecting young artists to more established companies internationally, and trying to be the bridge for young artists also to get out into the world and explore dance, and dance in different contexts and dance in different cultures. And maybe we are also we have this intention to grow and do our homework as a venue in terms of getting even more inclusive and more open for everybody really to participate in our projects, and to offer more of that dance work that is accessible to everybody really. So we understand that word inclusive in that sense, that we want to invite everybody to take part in the cultural life and take part especially in the dance field and movement fields. And I think I throw the ball and I pass on to Eric Oberdorf from Compagnie Humaine in France to present their company.
Hi, everyone. I'm really happy to be with you all. I'm Eric Oberdorf from Compagnie Humaine, and my company is based in Nice and Cannes in the south of France. I'm a choreographer, film director, opera director, and photographer. So the work I'm carrying with the Compagnie Humaine is gathering artists from all backgrounds to develop interdisciplinary projects. And what's my aim is to create pieces with universal themes, putting human being at the heart of creation. We are producing work for stage, screen, or alternative spaces, but we're also very attached to the democratization of contemporary dance. And so therefore we are very committed into the social cultural fabric of our territory. And we're strongly involved in missions of education, training, transmission, particularly towards young people and for people in a very fragile social situation. With the Studiotrade network, I have been developing a strong partnership with the International Dance Cannes Festival. So therefore, I'm hosting there, curating a platform for Studiotrade since 2015. And I welcome all the artists who are part of Studiotrade or promoted by the Studiotrade partners. And we can show their work and share it both with the audience of Cannes and Nice and the surrounding, but also with professionals coming from international, from every country to attend the festival. And this is something I'm really happy about. To be able to share all of that with my dear partners. What did I say? I forgot to tell you that I'm one of the founding partner of Studiotrade. And I'm very happy to see that all through years we were able to be sustainable, to find a way to work all together, to improve all the time, and also to find people, artists all around Europe who are sharing the same values and the same aims. And this is sometimes when time gets difficult in your creation path surrounding, it's very supportive to know that you can count on such great colleagues. And now I would like to pass on to Nick Bryson from Legitimate Bodies, who's also one of our founding partner.
Hello, everyone. So yes, that's my name, Nick Bryson, and thank you, Eric. The name Legitimate Bodies is coming from a political agreement, which people might know as the Belfast Agreement from '98. And our first dance performance was called Hanging in There, which is where the name of the company comes from. So yeah, as a founding partner, we met in Dusseldorf, I think it was in 2010. And I visited Eric for the Cannes Studiotrade platform in 2015, I think. And Silke and Carolina in Cologne in, I think, 2011. So I have been slightly out of the scene. I've been moving maybe from well, we hosted quite a lot of residencies in the 2010s in Birr in the Irish Midlands. I moved to this area where I live now is more County Kildare, West Wicklow. I don't know if any of you know Ireland very well. And I have now access to a studio where I can host Studiotrade residencies. That's what I'm looking to do. I am actually also involved with hosting a residency with a professor from the United States in the summertime. She's Jane Hawley. She's the founder of a practice or even a technique which is called Movement Fundamentals. So my work is maybe, as I get older, is going more in the direction of academia. I'm looking possibly to start a PhD in 26. And mentoring. So as I get older, maybe my own work would be going towards mentoring here in County Wicklow dance artists. So that And basically, I'm not performing maybe so much as I used to since I had my son also. So I'm hoping to find my way back into one of your studios and to host an associate company or one of yourselves here in the studio, which is called Criano in County Kildare. Yeah, so we've had many faces as a company. At one point when we visited Eric in 2015, we're an integrated dance company. We've been like a comedy, physical theater company. So the company's gone through different genesis. So it's kind of landed at present, as I say, towards mentoring academia and that interface with performance, the US, and being a network for dance artists in this part of Ireland. So yeah, thank you very much. And it's great to have this network, and thanks to everyone who's made it possible. And now I'm handing over to hold on, I'll find out who. I'm going to hand over to Arte. So Ana Rita.
I will pass to Pedro, who'll start.
Just in case. Hello to everybody. I'm Pedro Sena Nunes. I'm the co-director artistic in Arte with Ana Rita. I just start sharing a little bit about what is Arte. I can say that is an innovative project that try to promote creative and cultural dialogue. And along the years, we try to make international relations, local relations with between communities, and especially crossing the fields of the language between cinema and dance. So I'm a film director, and Rita, she's a choreographer, and with this small team, and I want to congratulate Inês and Inês by this energy to keep doing as far as we can this day as amazing moments for Studiotrade. And yeah, we can say that we both direct especially 2 festivals nowadays. So one is in Shadow, it looks for the relation between dance and cinema, and the other one is in art. It can be focused on the relation between dance, community, collaborative arts, and it is really more clear for us that both of the festivals they can dialogue between both of them. Arte have several projects. One of the projects is SIM, the dance company. That it's inclusive dance company who works with dancers with any age, so with different generations, with different cultures again. So we try always to do as deep as we can this idea of integration or integrative projects with disability and not disabled artists. So for us, we need always to be to work, not to be, but to work with everyone. So we have, I think we can say that we are really open minds, especially for the young artists, and about the networks. I believe that it's one of the hope for nowadays and the hard times that we live, that we have this kind of projects where we can have the challenge to know much better each other and to do many new projects together. I think that Ana Rita can talk a little about, so there's several projects more, but can talk about SODES, the residency out of Lisbon, because we are our center is in Lisbon, in Portugal, but we have this other place near Torres Novas. Ana Rita.
Very briefly. So as Pedro said, one of the facilities we have is a family farmhouse with 2 large studios, 16 by 16, both of them, wood floor, warm house, in the summer very hot, in the winter very cold. And it can host any proposal from partners. We have done some artistic residencies there. We have spent great times creating there. It's a place where internet doesn't work too well. So you will have access to wonderful body work and nature, immersive, into a family eating food great made by the family that hosts you. So this is Sodos, and Sodos is actually part of one of the artists we gather in, is not only from Studiotrade but also the award artist from In Shadow. So from the several projects we have, you can look then later in our website, because we are kind of, like Pedro said, very active. So, but not losing time, I pass on to Dant. I want to spell it right, but I'm sure in Iceland it says it in different way because they have the beautiful language. So I would say Dansverkstæðið for Lila. So I'm sorry. I'm sorry if I haven't spelled it right, but I tried.
That's okay, and to be expected. So hi everyone, nice to meet everyone. I'm Lilja Haraldsdóttir, and I'm the working manager of Dansverkstæðið in Reykjavík, Iceland. And my background is from dance and choreography, but the last few years I have been working mainly as a producer and in administration in the performing arts. And I'm actually new to Studiotrade network, very happy to be part of this. I'm new to the network since January this year, since I'm taking over the previous manager's job. So very happy to be here with you today. So a little bit about our work. Dansverkstæðið is a bit of a different partner maybe in Studiotrade than many others, because we are not a company, but we like to call ourselves the home of freelance dancers and choreographers in Iceland. So we are actually one of very few, or even also the only rehearsal space in Reykjavík at the moment. And we offer 3 studios and counseling and space for people to come and work in many different ways. We have been in operation since 2010, and as I said, we provide rehearsal studios, residencies, like we do have a summer residency that we have an open call for, that are both open to local and international artists, and we also have a residency for people working, focusing on making projects for young audiences. We also offer office space, counseling and connection for dancers, choreographers, and producers, both local and international. So we have actually also quite a lot of people coming for residencies from abroad and staying with us. So we are a space for established as well as aspiring choreographers to develop ideas, experiment, and rehearse new creations. We also organize regular morning classes, weekly morning classes, and workshops for dancers and other performing artists in Iceland or Reykjavík. Through a number of international projects like Studiotrade and NB8, the Scandinavian Nordic project, and many others, we open new opportunities and contribute to the development of the art form here in Iceland, and constantly look for ways to further support choreographers in their career development. Last year, we actually went into a bigger cooperation with our local international dance festival, Reykjavík Dance Festival, to be able to support artists from the beginning of an idea to a full performance and further towards international touring. So we are very happy to be a part of Studiotrade and are looking forward to receiving and sending out artists to the different to the different partners in the network. And yeah, thank you. And I think I'll just keep it short and pass the mic on to Liisa, Pentti and Compagnie.
Thank you. Hope you can hear me. So, trying to keep this brief. So, hello everyone. My name is Elina Tanskanen. I'm the managing director for Liisa, Pentti plus Compagnie. We are a contemporary dance company based in Helsinki, in Finland, in the north. Founded 25 years ago by choreographer Liisa Pentti. who is, I think one could say, one of the trailblazers of Finnish experimental contemporary dance. And the group's artistic profile is situated in the field between dance and performance art and contemporary theater. And experimentation and the search for new forms of expression are really central to the company's works. Liisa Pentti has a long history of teaching both dancers and actors, but for the last 10 years, the company has also organized weekly dance classes to people on the autism spectrum and produced 2 full-length dance pieces with these autistic non-professional dancers. So that has been one of the company's focus in the last 10 years as well. In addition to performing, Liisa Pentti plus Compagnie hosts residencies and organizes weekly dance classes, events, seminars, and workshops in collaboration with a wide range of partners from Finland and abroad. And every year we host a summer residency program in our studio, which is really nicely placed in Helsinki seafront, that is open to all the Studiotrade network partners. And we often organize larger events under different thematic umbrellas where we invite speakers and performers. And in the past years, one of such event was, for example, in 2023, the event that was called Space PE Body, aka Flocking Around the Theme of Kinesthetic Empathy, where we had the pleasure of welcoming our network partner Silke Z and Dimetapolisten in Helsinki. We are also involved in the EU-funded Dance All-In project with, I think, 4 other network partners this spring. That's it for me, and now I'm passing the ball on to Playfalls.
Thank you, Elina. And hello, everyone. My name is São Castro. I'm the artistic director of Playfalls, a cultural association based in Viseu, a city in Portugal. I am a choreographer and co-founder of Playfalls, which was created in 2019 alongside António M. Cabrita. Playfalls is dedicated to artistic creation, production, and research in the field of dance, while also exploring intersections with other artistic languages and disciplines. We are deeply committed to projects that connect art and education and foster meaningful community engagement. From Viseu, we contribute to broadening the reach of artistic creation by promoting exchange and encouraging the circulation of artists and works beyond major cultural hubs. As part of Studiotrade, Playfalls has participated in festivals organized by our network partners, enhancing international artistic connections. Building on past experiences, we look forward to create opportunities to collaborate, share experiences, and foster a continuous dialogue around artistic creation, creative processes, and the ideas that moves us. With one of our projects, a festival called A Cidade Dança, we also aim to create space for artistic encounters and dialogue, reinforcing our commitment to welcoming and supporting artists, hosting artistic residencies to further expand this collaborative network. We are eager to continue these exchanges and to deepen the dialogue between artists and audiences beyond borders and across cultures. So thank you. And I pass on to Kekäläinen and company.
Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for this chance to be here. I'm Katri. I'm representing Kekäläinen company from Finland, Helsinki. Sanna Kekäläinen's company has been founded in '96 and has been one of the founders of the Studiotrade network, and we are very much committed to enhance this collaboration. Maybe a little bit different angle to this event. I would like to read you now our artistic statement. So here goes. As a human being on Earth, we are taking a stand on the world. It is shocking to see the current division into East and West, North and South, rich and poor, A and B class citizens. We have investigated how very private things experienced in the body can be linked to a broader context. For instance, we think that the importance of intimacy as a physical experience concerns individuals as well as states. The opposite of intimacy is then violence, abusive terror, ethnic cleansing, or a state of war. We want to stress the possibility of discovering shared opportunities as opposed to division and isolation. As a form of art, contemporary dance has potential and is evolving. It combines several things to make a fascinating whole. Our great passion is to find out how to instill as much information and thought as possible into movement. We are convinced that movement can be as accurate a tool for communication and expressing the mind as any other form of communication. We dislike the vocabulary of market economy, which is appearing more and more in the areas of culture and art. Sanna doesn't consider herself as a provider of services, perhaps more like a servant. So thank you again for the space, and please check our website through the beautiful new Studiotrade network website, and hope to see you here in Helsinki soon. I will pass now the turn to Lower. Thank you.
Thank you, Katri. Hello, everybody, and it's really nice. It's a great pleasure to be here today. And we are one of the partners, one of the new partners of Studiotrade, and we are based in Vilnius. And our company, Lower Vilnius City Dance Theatre, is based in Vilnius, and I'm co-artistic director and producer of the company. And our company and dance school works in many different directions and ways. So we work as a company with a dance work which we produce and create. As well, we work as an educational institution, as a daily classes. So we provide services, daily classes for all generations and all ages. So it's a private dance school, but we're happy that students from our school already can enter academies and universities worldwide. So they are studying in Lower, and then they're entering elsewhere. And as well, we are one of the platforms of Studiotrade, and our platform is based in Nida, which is called Winter Dance Summit Colony, where we are now, me, Silke, and Eric, collaborating and exchanging ideas. So it's another outcome from the network, which can give us like, so we as a company work very widely. We are a municipality funded dance company, dance organization, cultural organization, and we organize different kind of activities in our city and around Lithuania. One of the major ones is this platform which I mentioned, Dance Colony. We also organize street dance festival, Urban Essentials, aiming for youth and young audiences. So we as well became a strategic festival of the city. So in coming 3 years, we will be part of the strategic system of the festival, international festivals in Vilnius. What else? Yeah, we are partners with many different organizations on Lithuanian soil and elsewhere. And we are happy with the possibilities that Studiotrade as well provides us. And already we had a great co-productions with Silke Z company, visited Eric Soberdov's platform in Cannes, and collaborated with some of you already. So it's really nice connection, and the idea of sharing resources really fascinates our organization, and we see it as a strength to work, to continue our work, even when it's hard, especially when you have no funds. And our network was like sharing resources, which was really important for each of us, not only working from fund to fund. So it's really a great value for what I think. Okay, so shortly about us, it would be that we are a street dance company, based street dance, but we're mixing elements and styles, variety of it. So it's a physical theater, street dance, contemporary flows, and everything like that. So looking forward meeting all of you, and please check websites, get in touch to us, and let's continue building networks. And I would like to pass the mic to Baal and Gaspar.
Thank you, Lorenas. Thank you, everyone. It's really great to be here. So I am Gaspar Morey from Mallorca, Spain, and I'm part of Baal, which is a contemporary dance company fusing with other art forms and often playing with technology. My background is in movement science. Then I moved to industry, and from there to dance. And in dance, I met Katarina, who is my partner in Baal and in life. And in dance, I found an honest place, especially in contrast to industry, where money was the only thing that matters. And I feel better on this side. So Catalina's journey was a bit different than mine. She has been overcoming challenges. She grew up in an humble neighborhood with lots of difficulties, and art was always a safe place for her. She started as a dancer in nightclubs. This way she paid for her dance studies. And well, now in Baal, we focus on creating performing arts projects specially, but not exclusively for children and young people to be performed in theaters, schools, or elsewhere. But Baal is more than just an artistic project. It's a family lifestyle where dance and creativity are the driving forces of our existence. Today, the family, which includes our son Max, who's also dancing with us since the tender age of 2 years. Now he's 7. We keep exploring how art is a tool for transformation and for connecting. Getting in touch. Connection is the contrary of isolation, and isolation somehow leads to misunderstanding and violence, which we don't like. So we firmly believe that dance can reach deep inside of people and generate a positive impact of society, which is what we really try to do. Regarding Studiotrade, we are committed to creating collaborations, strengthen networks in our territory, but also beyond. And as Silke said at the beginning, this is all based on trust, and trust is a very important thing, and quite rare actually, but a good one. So we're starting 2 spaces for artistic residencies, one here in Mallorca and the other one near Cologne in Germany. And we want to push and generate diverse projects. For us, borders don't really exist because art is something unique that unites us. And yeah, we love to be part of that. And if we can help, push, contribute, we will be happy to do so. That's it from my part. Thank you for your attention. I'm happy to be in Studiotrade, and I give over to my dear Caroline Simon.
Yes, thank you. Thank you, Gaspar. I'm also very happy and excited to be here today for the launching of the website and presenting the network. My name is Caroline Simon, as Gaspar said, and I'm a Belgian dancer, but based in Cologne, Germany since 24 years now. I am part of Silke's company since then, also performed in, I think, over 25 of her pieces. And together we run the Ehrenfeldstudios, which she presented also before. And since a few years, I focus for myself and my own work on dance improvisation as a art form of its own. So trying to work on the visibility and accessibility of dance improvisation for everybody. And in this frame, I started 2022 a series called Momentology, which is a dance improvisation solo format concept. And the idea is to make a version of this concept for young audience and children and intergenerational audience this year, called One Moment, Please. And I'm trying to work on developing platforms to exchange about dance improvisation, and because I think the tools of improvisation and the values, which are for me very democratic values and social values that improvisation uses, that this is a very good and important tool for anyone to exchange and to connect. So this is what I'm working on right now. I think that's it. And and the network for me also, I'm a founding partner since 2010. And I think how it grew and how it expanded is a very positive thing, and it feels a little bit like a safety net in this situation we are now, also financially for the arts, etc. And these values of trust that we have, I think, are really important right now. So I'm happy we're still there and growing and sharing it with more people now, also through the website too. And I hope you will visit it and contact us. And I will pass now the word to Marion Dieterle from Utopiaggia in Italy.
Hello, everybody. Yeah, I'm happy to be here. And I'm Marion Dieterle. I'm a dancer, choreographer, and painter. I love cardboard and going for a walk. And that's what I guess led me here to Italy. So I'm part of Utopiaggia. That's a community that is near Perugia in Umbria. And it's a community that aims to live close to nature and as sustainable as possible. And we invite artists to come and work here in residency. So they are surrounded by nature, and we host them in our houses, and we have a little studio with wooden floor where people can rehearse, or you can rehearse outside. And we want to offer a place where the artists, where we can take a bit away the pressure of producing, the pressure of success, and really focus on the artistic work. So we want to support artists in this way. And then, we are very happy to join the network so that the work we do here gets also visible and accessible. So what's happening here, to share it again with other people. So that's another point, what we really enjoy joining the network. Yeah, we're very new. We're the newest partners, and we're looking forward to new collaborations. Yes, thank you. So I will pass over to Eric, and hope he will sum it up very nicely. Thank you.
Hi there, Jen. Thank you very much for attending our launch, this event for our new website. I would like again to thank to say very special thanks to everyone who was involved in the development of the website, or the Arte crew. They have been just wonderful, and they did fantastic work. And thank you very much for that. When we founded Studiotrade, we were all convinced that mobility and international cooperation were and still are today two of the main keys allowing significant progress in the artistic field, as well as in the research of new production and new financing models. And the launch of our new website is reinforcing the network's vision and impact. So this website symbolizes the strength of collaboration and will be our platform to reach further. Also, I would like to add, in those troubled times we're all going through, that the aim we all have here is to foster, to support creation and art, because it is essential to our societies. And whether our artistic gesture is meaningful or not, whether it is guided by an aesthetic desire, a need for poetry, or a desire to escape reality, it is nevertheless true that creating is and remains today more than ever an act of freedom. And it's urgent, necessary, symbolic, and political. And I would like to quote Albert Camus, who once wrote, "On this ridge where the great artist goes forward, each step is an adventure, an extreme risk. In this risk, however, and in it alone, lies the freedom of art." And it is this same freedom which will allow us to continue to cultivate our capacity to dream collectively and individually, and all together with Studiotrade. And you are most welcome also to participate, to join us. We invite you to explore our new website, to share your impressions, and to continue building with us. And please contact us. We're open to opportunities to share across and beyond borders. Thank you very much.